Just sitting out here before I go into the office today, and I was just looking at the skies and just listening to the birds, and it's as if I heard God say, "You are enough." I think sometimes we don't feel like we enough. You know, we allow the cares of this world to limit us. We're trying to mold ourselves to what we think is acceptable from other people, when in actuality, people don't really care. A lot of them. But people will make you feel consciously and sometimes unconsciously how they want to make you feel. Sometimes that's a good thing coming from others, and sometimes it's not. But what God does is He reminds us, you are worthy. You are enough. We can't just say it. I believe that's what's happening with us. We say these things, but we don't exercise them. We tell ourselves we know we're worthy, but we don't exercise in worthiness. We don't exercise in I'm enough. We don't exercise in it because we get caught up with distractions and how other people feel and how other people see us, and how, they don't compliment you, or all of the negative that comes into the lives because somebody don't agree with who you are, what you represent. God let me know that's your fault, because you don't tap into my greatness on the inside of you. And I began to thank God and say, I'm grateful not just to be alive, but be the person that you created me to be. And I'm just like everybody else. I have faults. I have shortcomings. Things upset me. It's just life. It's just life when you sitting like I'm sitting here now, looking around at these skies, and I just say, Lord, I thank you. That's all I can say, because He's been so good. Thank you for making me a person that's look beyond a person's faults and see their needs. Even if they do something to me, allow me to be who you want me to be, because you look beyond my faults and you see my needs. I need to pay that forward. Sometimes we don't pay it forward. Why we don't pay it forward is because we get caught up in the riffraff of this world. Sad, but it's true. It's true. God say, love your enemy. Love those who despitefully use you. Love them anyways. Love them anyways. I made them just like I made you. I made them just like I made you. I look beyond your faults. I see your needs. I see your shortcomings. As my late husband used to say, some people in life, you got to make them your project. Don't get so angry with them and throw them away. Make them your project. Let that person or those people be the reason you get up in the morning, partially, so that you can continue to share positive with them, no matter how they might react. Keep being you. Keep being that person God told you to be. And if you keep being you and you keep being prayerful, some of them people that you know what, they wanted to hate you and they can't. They can't. Because God turned it around. Because you heard his voice. See, people like chaos. People enjoy chaos. What's the word everybody using now? Toxicity. America is toxic. Don't y'all see that? So much going on in this country today, it's sickening. And nobody can get along with nobody. I mean, nobody. Everybody mad. How everybody mad? Everybody mad at somebody. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. But we're going to figure this thing out. One way or the other. We're going to figure it out. With the help of God, we're going to be all right on the other side of these situations that we got going on in our lives. Because we are greater on the other side of any trial or tribulation that we go through, that we facing right now. We're going to be greater on the other side. Because God is love. He don't want us fighting with each other. He don't want us allowing chaos to control our lives. He don't want that. But we got to make a decision. Do we want to walk away from that type of behavior? I always try to look at the good in people. I don't care how somebody treat me. I still try to look at the good in them. Nobody's all good. Nobody's all bad. You got to look at for the good. We might have our differences, but there were times, there was also good times. It wasn't always arguing and fussing and fighting. It wasn't always that. Telling the lie and the truth ain't in you when you say that. There's goodness in whatever God brings about. We're his creation. My prayer is that we start hearing his voice more over all of the voices that we are listening to. When you listen, I mean honestly, truly, not just saying it. When you listen to for God's voice, life gonna be better. Really is. Because you'll see a lot of stuff you got upset about. It really don't even mean nothing. You can't even remember that. A year later, you don't remember what that was about. What that argument was about. It's crazy. Instead of saying, I'm gonna pray for that person. I know we got our differences, but I'm gonna pray for him. I'm gonna pray for her. That's just my thought. That's just how I see life. It's just how I see life. We all see it different. But we gotta want better for ourselves and better for others. Better attitude, better outlook, a better process of forgiving others, a better process of forgiving ourselves, a better process of holding on to our integrity, those personal things about us. With God, I know we're going to be greater on the other side. Y'all have a wonderful day.